I play Annabelle. Annabelle, she's like a 30-year-old woman who isn't ready for responsibility in her life. She plays, bass in a punk band, and she's not ready to kind of move on to the adult phase of life. And she's totally in love with her boyfriend. At some point, her boyfriend gains custody of his nieces who had been left in the woods. No one knows how they survived and lived so long because they were babies when they were lost. And by Annabelle, I guess she unwillingly becomes their guardian. And you see throughout the film, she starts out as this somewhat selfish woman, and she kind of learns to put herself last by the end of the film, and she really learns to care for these girls who have been cared for by something else in the woods, and Annabelle and this creature rival for the girls' attention. Annabelle's the rival to the affections of the girls. I think Mama was perfectly fine with the girls being there as long as they loved her best. And once they discover that Annabelle is warm and, like physically, like the temperature of Annabelle is warm, and there's something they can get from Annabelle that they could never get from Mama, you start to see their alliance start to shift. And that's what causes all hell to break loose in the house, and sets Mama on this path to remove her obstacle for of the children's affection, which then you have the throwdown of Mama and Annabelle. There is something about working with children that you don't know what they're going to do, and they bring the spontaneity to it. And usually if they're kind of like non-actors, there's not this desire to please, which I think sometimes can happen with children, where they just want to get it right, so they don't have the freedom in their performance that they would have if they're just kind of playing. It's been really great. I'm so impressed by these girls. Little Isabel, I cannot believe what she can do physically is fantastic. He's like a full-on Renaissance man. And you don't really, it's too bad people won't see this. I hope there'll be a section that'll show his storyboards. He works all day, and then he goes at home. He'll be up until 3 or 4 in the morning drawing the storyboards. He's really a very talented visual artist. And but then he's also a musician, and he does everything, and it's really obnoxious because it makes you go I only act. You realize you can't do everything. He's great to work with because he's really collaborative. I was a bit nervous. I'd never done this genre before, and I was nervous I was going to be asked to do a lot of really silly things that didn't make sense, that wasn't authentic, and having to be acting against nothing. Andy has created a space to try to make it as real as possible. He has Javier here who plays Mama for a lot of things where I'm reacting to Mama. Guillermo is another really, really nice man, really passionate about this genre, and visually, just brilliant ideas. It's exciting. I mean, I'm such a fan of Pan's Labyrinth and Hellboy, and to be involved in something that he's working on is it's fantastic. It's part of the main reason I'm here. And he's so intelligent. He's so insightful about the genre, and there are great performances in this genre. Mia Farrow and Nicole Kidman from The Others, and Naomi Watts. There's really great female performances, and he's really knowledgeable on kind of the mythical aspect of what a monster or a ghost is. So I'm learning a lot from him. It's going to be the kind of film that the scares are really psychological, and it's a slow burn scare. But also it'll make you feel things because, I don't know, I approach every film like it's a drama. I approach it like they're real people, and I have, great responsibility to portray them.